Hello there, I got something really cool to show you today. So today I'm going to show you about the Advanced Keyframe Optimizer. If you're working with an animation, you might have exported it from After Effects and you end up with a bunch of keyframes. So I got this guy here, right? This animation, these aster jellies that are floating in space, right? You can see them, they're floating around. That's looking pretty cool. But if you get to look on each one of these, the number of keyframes is just insane. I mean, you can see keyframe, just all around. Is so much, and that's for each one of these. So in order to save not only size, space size in the animation, but also just make it easy to manipulate and to manage, right? You can just grab all these for keyframes, right? You can do it by layer. So I select everything that I got here, and you just right click on the keyframe, and any keyframe, and you say, hey, let's go through the Advanced Keyframe Optimizer. And here you see I have selected 588 keyframes, and I can just increase the tolerance a little bit, and that will try to just remove more. And you can see I'm about to remove 527 of these, 90% of the keyframes. Let's see how this works. So if you click Optimize, and boom, you have a bunch less keyframes, right? And this animation just ends up looking the same, right? So the guy's smiling, then it goes to oh, right, and then it goes back. So it's looking pretty much the same, and I just saved like 500 keyframes. Right, we can apply this to all of these. So if I would go to here and select then all these keyframes, right, you can just, again, right click, Keyframe Assistant, Advanced Keyframe Optimizer, increase that tolerance a little bit, just play around to, just kind of like up to the point where you think it makes sense, right? So from 574, we're going to remove 531. And we do that, and now we just have a much more manageable animation, which I think is pretty cool, honestly. That's all it takes. It's really easy to do. You can do that then for every layer where you have a bunch of keyframes, or you might have exported it from somewhere else and you end up with a bunch of keyframes. Just use the Advanced Keyframe Optimizer and it's going to be great. So thank you for your time today.